was gonna say let's get right into it, but then you made that noise.
Well, we can still open with it.
Okay, so we'll open with that. Everyone, hello, welcome back to the program. We're doing Bloom Pod. I just want to get right into it today.
Okay.
No more screwing around.
I'm sending a customer an invoice right now for a black DX180.
Well, if it's black, it sounds better.
It sounds
better.
better, yeah.
Black units tend to sound better. It's like the topping situation.
Yeah, if
it looks better, it sounds better.
Yes.
Obviously.
Thank you, cheap audio man.
Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to like
and subscribe. We'll be back soon with
Matty,
more high fidelity audio content.
It feels good. I've been excited.
That was weird. I thought we were gonna then go to handshake like that.
There we go.
Then we didn't. So it just
I just wanted to
a Master Chief.
I don't know what. My vibe is crazy today.
Yeah. Did you have caffeine?
Yeah, you know what? I had a couple things of caffeine today.
Oh.
I had a latte and then I had a coffee. I didn't run yet.
Okay.
But I am a runner now.
I swear I'd be running like 3 times. Like, yeah, I'm a runner.
I didn't run because I meet up with the care group guys on Monday morning. But
oh, nice.
I think I'm going to run after work. I'm thinking after work may be the play anyway. Get more energy. Because last week I ran 4 times. And I ran 3 of those times right before work at the crack of dawn.
Nice.
And the one day I ran after work, I feel like I could have went longer. I think there's just like more water in me, more food in me. I'm more energized. You get that second wind after like, I feel like at 5:30, I'm like a freaking bull in a rodeo, dude. I'm just mobbing, you know? So like, I just feel like the after work run maybe.
There is something about after work. Because I started going to the gym after work recently, just kind of to experiment. And I have kind of enjoyed it. It is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Morning, there's something about mornings I do love.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But I don't know. I think I may be an after work guy. You know what I'm thinking about tonight? Because I have plans right after work. I'm thinking I might get home late. It'll be dark out. 8:30, 9 o'clock. And spank a little around then.
The night runs are nice.
I think that might be nice.
They keep me up at night, though, a little bit.
Oh,
They get me wired, and I'm like,
that's probably true.
I gotta do something.
I'll test it tonight. I'll come in late to work tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Andrew's owning me in CS Slack.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Andrew. I did thumbs that up.
Why don't we start the episode?
Yeah.
We kind of did start the episode. I hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah.
This has been a little bit of a silly intro, but I'm just feeling loose. I'm feeling comfortable.
Yep.
I keep forgetting what episode we're on. 17.
17.
It's crazy, man. Can you believe it?
No.
We're almost at 20, which feels kind of cool.
I just can't wait to hit 100.
I know.
That's gonna be so epic sauce.
Yeah, it is gonna be epic sauce. Yeah. We wanted to start today by actually honoring some of our YouTube
favorite
patrons.
Yes.
We wanted to start. This actually started because we got a funny email, but we didn't want to make it. We decided to change it. We got a funny email, but it made us think of we should start out the episode. You know, we like starting the episodes light before we just get completely unlistenable with tech and just dorkness. But I think we wanted to start with our YouTube comments Hall of Fame. Yep. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, I think the Hall of Fame.
You came up with 5, right?
I came up with 5.
Here's the thing. I only came up with 3. I knew that this was going to happen too. First of all, I was like rushed sending emails and I set the room up for the shoot and then I just didn't really get around to it. Yeah. But I picked a couple of easy bangers. I knew you've been doing content longer than me and I knew you were going to have some highlights. So why don't you start? Because I only have 3, so I don't know how we're going to do this. But I'll flash. And did you take screenshots of them?
I did.
So send me these because I'm going to put them in the podcast.
Okay, I'll send it to you one by one when I'm done, so you can have.
This is fun. I'll get them in live time. Yeah, so I can check it out. All right, why don't you tee off the first one, man?
Okay, this is in my Can Jam New York City 2025 video. So this was 6 months ago.
Okay.
And this one came from Alan Dressner.
Okay.
Alan says, this is so funny. How stoned is Andrew? The cackling became irritating, otherwise insightful. So I found this funny for a multitude of reasons. First, he didn't even know I was hosting the video.
Oh, so he thought you were...
He thought I was Andrew. So he's calling me Andrew. So it's just funny to be like, how stoned is Andrew? It's like, well, I'm not Andrew.
Andrew's not in the video. He doesn't even show up once.
So it's just, I don't know. I think it's funny for him to think I'm stoned at Can Jam because now somebody thought you were stoned at Can Jam.
Dude, maybe that's a thing. If that's 2 Can Jam videos in a row where someone
thinks we're stoned.
Dude,
So I thought that was pretty funny. I also thought the cackling became irritating, otherwise insightful. It's like, I'm just going to absolutely posterize you with the dunk and then help you out.
He kind of owned you. Yeah. You do cackle.
I cackle. I laugh a lot.
Andrew makes fun of you for your cackling.
I know. And it's just funny for him to be like, how stoned is Andrew? The cackling became irritating. Otherwise insightful. Like, fun. Thanks, man. Thanks, Alan. So I thought that was a good one to start off. Pretty lighthearted, pretty fun.
Well, that is fun. That's so funny that it's 2 CanJam videos in a row. People think we're like Blaze.
Yeah.
That is so ridiculous.
We're not.
Like, I guess we have that aura.
That would be kind of dreadful to be absolutely stoned.
I can't imagine.
CanJam.
I can't imagine. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, yeah, you just sent it to me now.
Yeah.
How stoned is Andrew? The cackling became irritating. What I love about YouTube comments, too, is how the lack of grammar and things.
I know. It's so fun.
So I feel like my picks are going to be lame compared to yours, but let me get this one out. Low-key our goat. Like, I picked a bunch of goats, not going to lie. Master Aslan 6999.
Awesome name.
Profile picture is shoes.
Yep. Standing on some kind of system. I don't really know what it is.
Anyway, he's been lurking for a long
Everybody
time.
knows Master
Everyone
Aslan.
knows
he's
the Master. Goat. This is a highlight for me. I know he is not a sore skier guy. I can tell you that for a fact from his comments. This was on Steve's, what was the actual title? It was like a DAP video, I think, to close out last year.
He's a big phone believer. Like he just uses
like an Android phone. Oh, this is so dumb. Oh, it was his 3 reasons to own a DAP in 2025 video.
Yeah.
The Master, and this is actually a little bit of a 2-parter. He commented, "Form the start, smartphones with net just enough, stupid still." Let's say that again. Form the start, smartphones with net just enough, stupid still. To which someone responded to him, "Kindly repeat that in English."
Vegan Vicar?
Aslan. No, it wasn't Vegan Vicar.
No.
I don't know.
Reverend Dr. Thomas?
No, it wasn't the Reverend. It was Jagadguru's Vami Veganada.
Oh, it's probably his alt account.
Holy smokes.
It's his alt account.
It's Vegan Vicar.
Dude, Reverend Dr. Thomas owns that. He owns that fraud every once in a while.
Aslan? Yeah.
He does.
He's vegan. So Vegan Vicar said, "Kindly repeat that in English, Aslan." And Master Aslan responded and said, "Nah, I'm using Germany noobs. Peace too."
Dude, an all-time comeback. My goat is not washed.
Nah, I'm using Germany noobs. Peace too. Isn't that so insane?
It's awesome.
His whole dialect has become office culture.
Dude,
for
it's
us,
awesome.
And we appreciate him. I have another banger from him coming up next.
I got an honorable mention from him. It's awesome. It's sad when Aslan goes down. Like, it's like, no, somebody. Oh, sorry, Marty. When Aslan gets hit with like a comeback and you're like, no, he's getting washed. And then he comes back with an absolute banger.
Dude, he refuses.
That's why my goat stands tall.
He literally refuses to quit.
Yeah, that's
I'm
nice,
just going to
dude.
shout out his second one now since you have more than me. This was on our recent CanJam video. This was a long one from the Aslan. Hex ... Zeus collab all failed except SA6 Ultra, while Hex and Fugaku on steroids ... Just making things as good as that, bruh. Then comments about prices. You are cool, boss Matt, but not stupid fat failed Zeus. That's got all things for free and deducted. Good 1 yard sales. How sick is that? But not you, boss Matt. Peace. There was so much to take
There's so
in
much
there.
to dissect there. It's a bummer that Zeus caught a stray like that.
Yeah,
I like Zeus.
When we met Zeus, he was such a nice.
I know.
I know. I'm guessing you've met him before. I met him this year at CanJam SoCal. He was so nice and so funny, dude. He made me laugh. I've checked out a little bit of his content since then. He was such a cool guy. But he caught some strays there.
He caught
from
a bunch of strays. It was nice to get complimented by Aslan.
You are cool, boss Matt.
Dude, it was nice.
Yeah, he called you cool.
I was like, that was awesome.
You're a cool, boss Matt. KEWL. All right, why don't you rattle off another one? Why don't you rattle off 2?
This is from Unholy Hooligan on my ZGOT video. This is a classic. I put a lot of time and effort into the ZGOT video.
I know you did.
Spent a ton of listening, took notes, impressions,
That might have been my first week at Bloom. When you posted that.
I went ham on that video. And my boy Unholy Hooligan goes, "Review the IM, brother. Don't need the history lesson behind it." Just decimated.
Dude, that kind of ties into my next one,
I got decimated.
Yeah, review the IM, brother. He hit you
Don't need the history lesson behind it. And honestly, from that comment, I did kind of change my format. I was like, he's right.
Well, we'll talk about this. That's so funny. We're about to talk about that exactly. Why don't you hit me another one?
This one comes from...
This is so much fun.
Lawaris Karachi 2926 on my Fat Freak Deuce video. Super proud of this one. Spent a ton of time with Deuce. Love Deuce so much.
Personal to you, yeah.
Yep, bought it myself. Was just so happy. Loris comments, this review is an eye-opener for me, to say the least. I've unsubscribed from your channel. Blushy emoji. And
blushing emoji?
So people did start to dunk on him. The core of that comment was pretty awesome, but then there's some good responses here from Sofa King 88. Why do you sound so hurt? Squidica comments, LOL, cry about it. It's a great IM.
Oh!
Tor Jones -7, time to grow up. 3 Ild card. Dang, bro is really announcing it unsubscribes as if anyone cares. HBB is really living rent-free in so many heads. Most of his collabs sold well and were positively received by the audio enjoyers and praised by reviewers. Not sure why you are so shocked to hear that a collab like this is good. A basshead collabs with the company that has some of the best bassy IMs. Joe Filter 2923 comes to the defense. Who's Joe? No, it is not great at all, but it's okay when it's not muffled. You might as well get the HBB Con and EQ. You could just put that 250 to good use. So I thought that was a fun little chain there.
Wow,
that's
thread. Craziness.
Just this review is an eye-opener for me, to say the least. I've unsubscribed from your channel. It's nuts.
Dude, when that comment came in, I know your heart sank a little.
Dude, I was devastated.
Because here's the thing about comments, and we'll talk about this in my next comment, which is we laughed about for a while. Yeah. Like, we don't care about the hate comments. Like, we have such a strong community, like so much love, and like
there's so much
support in-house too, like the in-house support.
There's
for each
too
other.
much support. We need these comments.
We do need the comments, but it's also like they are like so funny.
They're so
like
funny,
a lot of them are really funny. Like we'll like read them, and like Matty will go home and he's still thinking about it, like texting us after work. It's just so funny. This next comment is from truly one of our goats, Neil Snyder, who's featured in the Can Jam video. We love Neil. Yep. Neil's definitely listening. He's so funny.
I know.
He commented on my Prelude review, which the context for this, folks, is, which I need to get into, and I actually do have a second one after this, so I'll come up with 4. The context for this, folks, is Matty D got married, as everyone that follows this program knows. Yes. And you were on your honeymoon, which left content solely on me for the week. All post-production, that is, right? Which, and things have changed a good bit. Now I'm doing post-production. Like, but this was like kind of before that change was official. But then also I would do some stuff, and Matty was kind of teaching me, and he went on his honeymoon, and it was like, you got me in a spot where I could do everything, but like I was still like not that confident, you know? So I put a ton of work into this Prelude video. Like, I put a lot of work into it. I was really proud about it. I was kind of freaking out about it the whole time. So a lot of pressure on me, right? That week in content. Got it out, was stoked about it. And here's a comment from Neil. Jake, if you are doing reviews, please eliminate all the preamble. No one cares. Get right to the review. Show the product up front so there's an immediate reference for the viewer. Check your lighting as well, as many of the cuts were too dark. Also, you need to improve the quality of your B-roll.
You do.
Almost 7 minutes in before you talk about sound qualities is a great way to lose viewers. Showing response curves without a detailed explanation is meaningless for 90% of your audience.
Decimated.
I got
devastating.
Decimated by Neil. That is devastating. Like, he took start to finish.
Yep.
He took the whole video apart.
He took notes.
What's interesting is he didn't comment on the IEM at all, which a lot of people did. And that video again was met with a ton of people like coming over from the podcast, like, dude, what's up, Jake? Great video. Like, I know Devin was in there, but dude, when I read that review, I think I read it twice and I sent it right in Slack, and we laughed about that.
Dude, I
still think about that comment.
Laughing so
I was shooting
hard.
B-roll for your Steve's video that he put out on Friday, and I'm in the room thinking about Neil's comment.
Dude, it was.
And my B-roll sucked on the last video too.
It didn't suck.
Well, the lighting was better.
Yeah. There were some out of focus shots.
There's some out of focus shots.
It's all good, man. It's the learning process.
I'm learning, dude. Yeah, I'm learning. All the editing. I'm doing all the editing now. So We're learning. We're trying, folks. But I thought me getting decimated there was awesome.
That was so funny.
Another me getting decimated. This was on Mark Ryan's Zen's Top Pro review.
Oh, dude, this is a good one.
This guy. So this is I didn't think about this at first, but I just wanted to pull up videos of me getting decimated in YouTube. This is on Mark Ryan's Top Pro review, which I thought was very interesting. He brought up a great point about the bass response on the Top Pro.
Yep.
How if you look at the graph, it seems like it'd be bassy, but it's really not a bassy IM. Anyway, he's talking into it. He was a little underwhelmed by it, which is surprising because I feel like Mark doesn't like too much bass.
Yeah,
But
I was surprised by that review. But
even he was underwhelmed by the bass. But anyway, this is my comment. I try and be active in the community. I like Mark's videos. I said, I enjoyed Top Pro, but I totally agree with your take on the bass. Spot on. This review was super. Just being silly.
Super cute.
Just being supportive of my goat.
Yep.
Response from Latro84. You both need to clean your ears better. The bass is perfect. If you're looking for that extra, then go get Kiwi Ears Punch. But for all around listening, Top Pros are in a different league. That is so strong. You both need to clean your ears better. Like, bruh. First of all, I know I'm right. Top Pro ain't that bassy. And also, he's like recommending Kiwi Ears Punch to me if he knew. If he knew how many bot cards are associated, how many of our Kiwi Ears Punch sales are associated to me recommending that I am. I love Punch.
Dude,
I wasn't even talking about that.
Dude,
like, I wasn't even saying, like, oh, I want it to be bassier. I was just, like, agreeing with his take on the bass. I'm like, yeah, like, that was interesting. You need to clean your ears better. Okay. Latro84, who hurt you?
Oh, bro, I'm tearing up.
Someone came to my defense. But that was a highlight for me.
This is me getting owned at its highest.
Do you have one or two more?
I have one more and then one honorable mention for Master Aslan. This is me getting absolutely devastated, just getting decimated. 64 audio solo review.
Oh, planar.
I was kind of nervous.
I
was nervous to do this one because I didn't love it. I talked about it. I was like, the value isn't great. Probably wouldn't buy it myself in the 64 audio lineup. I'll review it and just, give it whatever. I'll just be like, yeah, if you're looking for this thing, I think it's going to do you well. But, wasn't stoked about it.
Solo's a weird IM.
It's a weird IM.
I don't like it in their lineup. One of my least favorites for sure.
Yeah. So here we go. Joseph Rayner, 8127 says, simply terrible review. What kind of music is this good for? Your graph, LOL. I'm done with you.
Oh, yeah, I do know this comment. I'm done with you.
My response to that.
Peace. Oh, dude, that is high aura, actually. That is such high aura.
I'm done with you. Not even like, I'm done with your channel. I'm done with you.
Simply terrible review.
What kind of music is this good for? Your graph?
LOL. Is he hating on the IM or on the review? Because he says, what kind of music is this good for? That's like a question. Like maybe he's saying you weren't.
I thought I covered that in the review. I was like, I actually really liked it for jazz. It's kind of open. Oh. Like I really liked
so you said
John Coltrane. Like I really liked it on there. I really like Stardust. Like your graph, LOL. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
What was wrong with the graph?
I don't know.
Was it just a normal graph like we have from REW?
Yeah. Maybe there wasn't like a target associated with it. It wasn't, raw measurements or calibrate, whatever. But Joseph Rayner, 8127 destroyed
owned you. I do remember this comment now. Yeah. I remember that. What's your honorable mention, bro?
My honorable mention
for the master?
Comes from Master Aslan. I was very new. This was one of probably my second or third video. Very nervous. I was very scared because Andrew saw my first one, was just like...
He decimated you?
He was like, yeah, so why are you so vibrant in the office and then you get behind camera and you're dead serious? And Scott was like, yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting.
Oh.
It was just like, I was just like, okay, I'm...
Is that the one with you in the Yeezy Gap hoodie with the beard?
No, it was the i600 video.
Didn't you have a beard, that crazy
beard? I did have a crazy beard. But the i600 review, people were just like, yeah, it's not your best. I was devastated. So I was like, I'm coming out swinging with this next one. I'm going to have fun with it.
Uh-oh.
Master Aslan. Hot too. It's funny when audiophiles need TWS. You talk you much with zero important input. How about multi-point? AirPod done have it. Most of your pick doesn't. Do your homework, then review. Peace. I was devastated because it was an early comment too. I was like, I am never
one of the first
reviewing.
comments on the video.
I was like, I'm never reviewing.
That's so funny, dude. That is so ridiculous.
You talk much with zero important input. Do your homework, then review. Peace.
That's tough.
I was devastated.
Was this for your
AirPod? It was the TWS Shootout 2023 review.
Wow.
Dude, I was devastated. Since then, I've become just a Master Aslan 6999 praiser. I absolutely love his stuff. That one early on in my career, devastated.
The Master's been around for a while. Shout out.
I love Master Aslan for real.
Excited to see his comment on this video.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be interesting.
Noobs gonna be noobs, bro. Noobs gonna be noobs.
Noobs going to be noobs, bro. High 4. Peace.
Yep.
Man, that's so fun.
Yeah, so I thought those were a few good ones.
It's a fun little segment.
Yeah.
All this to say, we have so much fun in the comments.
I know.
We love all the comments that we get. Most of them are gleaming. And then most of them are questions, actually, which works out great for us. But the hate comments are so
Dude, they're so
fun. They're not even hate comments. I love getting getting decimated like that's funny. Scary info now that people know I do all the edits because I'm basically just trying to copy your editing style. But speaking of the AirPods Pro 3.
Oh, whoa.
And this isn't even written down as one of our prompts.
Okay.
But you just mentioned AirPods. My AirPods Pro 3 came in, and Alex just hit me up and was like, did you get them? And a couple of people have been asking me if they should upgrade from the AirPods Pro 2. And there's been a lot of content on it. Obviously,
a lot of content.
Yeah, it's been interesting. Listener made like an initial review on it.
Yep.
And then they made a collab review. I actually didn't watch it.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I'm noob. But I know
I'm just not invested in the whole AirPods thing right now.
Really? I've kind of been obsessed with it.
Well, I watched Mark's video on Linus Tech Tips because that Linus Tech Tips video was brutal.
That was just like clickbait central. That was just like clickbait.
It was just like
it was so.
How many reaction clips can we get in one video?
Like, is it that bad?
Is it like I haven't even listened to it, and I'm just like, dude, it's AirPods, bro. Like, I'm not even saying like, because I think AirPods Pro 2 have really good sound. I'm sure if I listen to the 3s, I'd be like, they're fine. But like, what are we doing, dude?
Yeah, I think that the original AirPods Pro and all of the AirPods are great in terms of their UI, their snappiness, their capability, or just their compatibility, not capability, their compatibility with Apple products. I mean, if you don't have an iPhone, I would never buy AirPods. Yeah. Then, like, I would really recommend, like, the Sennheiser stuff or the Noble stuff. Like, that would be really sick. What keeps me away from buying that for myself is just, like, I've seen the other side. I've seen the compatibility that you have.
Dude, I put them in my ears, and they've in-ear detection, dude.
Like, the controls that you have. Dude. I actually use
flawless.
Like, and all the stuff we have, like, does promote, like, it does have, like, its play, pause stuff, but, like,
I hate
how
touch controls.
Yeah, I do. I like the little thing that comes out the tip is actually so clutch for, like, skipping stuff. Yeah. Like, when I have to touch the bud in my ear, it don't feel
and the hold both for switch from transparency.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
I think it's just actually one. I think you just hold one.
Oh, on the 2, I think it was 2 I did. Really?
No. If you're holding both of them, I'm sure it does the same thing. You only have to hold one.
Oh,
and they're customizable, I think.
Yeah, you can key
like,
map. Yeah.
All this is to say, like, Apple is absolutely ahead of everybody, and it's not even close in terms of its compatibility with Apple products. Yeah. It's great. The spatial audio thing is, like, weird.
People like it. I've never really been a fan.
It almost adds more soundstage, but not in, like, a good way.
Yeah, it feels artificial.
Yeah, very artificial. The head track, like the fixed one too, is bizarre. So have you tried that one where it just puts the audio here? So when you turn here, it comes out of your right ear and is only in the left. Like that one.
It hit me on the Hawaii flight. I didn't know it was on, and I turned my head while I was watching a TV show, and I was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "Oh, I have head tracking on. Yeah. This is bizarre. This is bizarre."
Yeah. So. That's something I think it's cool though. Like it's cool
it's cool tech.
They're kind of making different sound profiles in a way. Like it's not like EQ would be sick.
Dude,
it's not EQ.
Why do we not have EQ on it?
So yeah, lack of EQ is a bummer. But Apple's like that, man. Apple doesn't like you
They're
getting
like,
in there
nah,
messing around with stuff.
This is perfect sound. You'll enjoy it.
So yeah, so everyone knows that about the AirPods, and that's why I'm always going to be an AirPod guy. I will say this: I only bought the AirPods Pro 3 because my Pro 2s died. So they broke. I had them for years. And so I haven't actually had AirPods in a couple of months. So I was waiting for this release, like, because I figured new ones were coming out soon. And honestly, with like dongles and with IMs, like if I bring them home on the weekend, I've just been listening to that. But I was excited to get the convenience of the AirPods again. And they are very different from the AirPod Pros too. They're not as bassy at all, which is like people are saying like, oh, they're super bassy. It's so weird, man. It's my least favorite part about the AirPod Pros 3. The graphs would say it's bassy and people are saying it's bassy, and there is like a sub bass rumble, but I'm telling you, it's like the weakest presentation of sub bass I've seen.
Wow.
There's like no thickness to it at all.
Yeah.
So you get the rumble, but then it just congests like the mid range. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like,
dude, that sucks.
I'm not a crazy fan of that. What I will say is the upper mid range and treble regions are so crisp and so detailed. It just feels light. Like, it feels like a light sound. It's a little congested. Like, AirPods are just kind of congested. Like, they don't have the best separation. All that's essentially the same. I think that AirPods Pro 2 is warmer, a little bit more relaxed, where this is more technical and more detailed, especially like some vocals are like cutting in, dude. I would say it's bright. Like, it's definitely brighter than the
people
Pros
say it's
too.
really bright. But everybody in this hobby hates treble, so I don't know who to trust. Like, all these guys, like DMS Resolve, like treble. A lot of folks just are like, it's way too bright. I'm like,
too bright is a stretch. Here's the deal. If this was in like an IM, I wouldn't be buying it. I'm buying it because it's AirPods. I'm buying for the convenience. I'm buying for the compatibility. I'm buying it for the heart rate sensor. Like, I'm buying it for different things. So, but here's the deal, dude. At the end of the day, this is what I need to say. It's not my preferred sound. I don't like brighter stuff. It's weird I'm doing the exterior review.
You really think it's bright like that? I haven't listened.
I just think it's so, dude. It's so song dependent, dude. I don't know. I can't even get into it right now because I really gotta study up. I don't want to say anything yet, but it's just busy up there. It's just like real busy in like the upper mid range and the treble regions.
And Marty says it's his favorite flagship of all time, so I'm so confused.
Dude, Marty is an enigma.
His sound preferences, I can nail almost everybody in the offices except him.
Yeah.
But anyways, keep going.
All I want to say, and sorry for my ramble.
No, this is nice. Because I've been wanting to talk about it because I've just been seeing so many videos pop up, and I'm just like, is it
you
really
can listen. I should let you listen.
Yeah, okay.
I know it's weird. We can just clean the tips.
It's fine. Yeah. I'm so desensitized to that stuff now.
Also, I wonder if you can just put your tips actually on from the Pros too. I don't know.
I heard they're different because they have like a foam silicone mesh one.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, well, that's a bummer. Well, whatever. We'll figure it out. I got to get you some listening time so you can check it out. Yeah. But they're bright. They're brighter than I thought they'd be for sure. But here's what I want to say.
Watch me listen to them. Like, these are way too bright. I hate these.
Dude, they're not that bad.
Yeah.
They're not that bad. I'm mostly listening to podcasts with AirPods and like convenience of taking calls anyway. For a few music listening, like around the house, like last week, when I was in here shooting B-roll, listening to the AirPods.
Yeah, listen to AirPods. Yeah.
It was just like, dude, like you can't beat Apple ecosystem.
Yep.
You can't beat all the features, and it's also $250. So the Linus Tech Tips thing is insane. Like, that's insane.
It's just clip farming.
That's just clip farming.
Yeah, it's clip farming.
But they're not that bad. Curious to see Mark's review. Very curious to see Mark's review.
Yeah, because it seems like it
looks like he's doing an in-depth review.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like laying in the middle. Probably 2 or 3 star if I had to guess from him. Probably 2 star.
Probably 2 star.
Yeah.
2 star in the Dream Police by McGee.
I don't think he's going to hate on it though.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, the amount of coverage on them, it's just always to be expected with Apple products. And it's like people know it's going to get views, so you have to have like certain reactions. I'm just kind of over it, man. Like, I've just been bummed by it. Like, it's just like, I'm not interested in this really at all. I think it's cool.
Going to MKBHD for streamline stuff like that because he's more realistic with like, I don't think he's an audiophile, although he is a folk.
He got 6.4 audio velours too.
Yeah, he's a Batiste enjoyer too.
Yeah.
MKBHD is so sick. Yeah. I like going to him for more streamlined stuff though. But I think I cut you off. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
I think the technology behind Apple and how people are graphing it and measuring it is cool. Like, listener's video on how he graphed it was like eye-opening on how much research and development goes behind getting an accurate like graph representation, which was cool. But like, the sound impressions, like, I'm just like, dude, it's AirPods. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
Don't be noob.
I feel like everyone getting AirPods knows what they're getting.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, if you don't have an iPhone, don't buy AirPods. Why?
Yeah,
Like, why
probably.
would you?
Yeah, probably.
Why would you?
Just buy the Galaxy Buds. I think they sound good. I think people say the Galaxy Buds sound good.
I didn't hate the Beats Buds. You reminded me of that the other day, remember? Yeah, I just wanted to talk about AirPods because I got them in and I like them.
I know.
I like my AirPods. They're great. They're AirPods. They don't sound the best.
I've had a lot to get off my chest with this AirPods thing. I'm actually glad you brought it up.
They don't sound the best, but I love them.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to AirPods for sound quality, and if you're an audiophile, I feel like that's just where you should be.
Dude, I totally agree. Like my twos, like everybody, like with the sound impressions, like, dude, there's some of the best IMs I have, and I have multiple. And I'm like,
well, that's insane. I mean,
are you
there's
out of your mind?
No, they're congested. Yeah. There's no separation. I will say a lot of resolution in the upper regions. It's got a weird treble upper region thing going on. A lot of good like resolution on like reverb and like
they sound
detail monsters for sure, but not great separation. Kind of congested mid range. I'm underwhelmed by the bass. But what's interesting also, I don't know if it was listener or if it was Mark or whoever, maybe it was Lions Tech Tips, but I saw that the graph changes when you turn it up.
Yeah, because it's
Why? I don't even actually understand
touched
that.
On that.
I know, I didn't.
But it seems like it's not really changing. It's just it's making it more V-shaped, and it's boosting.
It's like boosting bass.
Yeah, to compensate for. Yeah.
Isn't that?
Oh, our demo just came. Oh, is that Patch?
That's
Patrick.
our mail guy.
Yeah. Right.
It's so distracting. That's so distracting. Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Isn't that kind of everything though?
Yeah, I'm
just like thinking about it. Like, this doesn't even seem like a technical question. Maybe it's a new question, but I'm like, if I have the Fat Freak Deuce in, and I put it at volume 4, and I put it at volume 7,
it's like
it's gonna be more bass.
Yeah, I think that was kind of Mark's point. It was like it wasn't really much about the sound signature changing. It's just compensating for volume change. And I was like, yeah, isn't that
because they showed that graph, and I'm just like,
it looks the same, but with.
But I mean, just from the little I learned how to graph IMs. I haven't really done it since, but I can read an IM. Like, just I don't know.
I'm just a noob, dude. I don't know anything about that because it's just so. Like, I almost am like with AirPods with how much equalization's happening for them compensating the sound to your ear canal. What's the point of even measuring it? I'm kind of at that point. Like what? Like okay, yeah, it's a good guideline, I guess, for an expectation, but like.
Yeah. Also, what are we expecting from True Wireless? We talk all the time.
Yeah, and I know people are like, oh, well, you get the graph because when you do all the stuff of turning off the tech that compensates to your gear, you get what it actually sounds like. But I'm like,
why would you do that?
Okay, but the thing is, once I put in my ear, isn't it going to compensate? Yeah. And then I'm like, I just.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to understand with all this AirPods talk, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm an outlier of like, I don't care about any of this really at all.
I just think people are looking for something that they're just never really going to get from AirPods. Yeah. I think Apple's listening. I do. I think Apple is listening to this community. Like, I think the AirPods are sounding like they're improving each year in their tech and I think in their sound. I mean, Pro 2, Pro 3, kind of like two sides of the same apple. It's kind of like one's warmer, one's brighter. So, but the thing is, like you get advanced technology in the 3, like Apple wants you to upgrade. Like I think Apple would say it sounds better, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a weird thing. I think that with a congested mid range, you do want if that's what you're gonna get, just give me a warm IM like that's just like bassy, and then it's like a bassy IM, and you don't really complain about it. Like I feel like you disagree. I feel like Deuce gets a little muffled in the mid range and like.
How dare you?
I know, bro. But I'm just being real. Deuce is fun. I know. IM. It's so comfortable too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the best IM.
I love Deuce, but I think it's like a little muffled in the mid range. I'm not like crazy about like this. Like that is such a particular IM.
Well, we talking impedance adapter on or off?
On.
Okay.
I only think about it on. The impedance adapter stays on.
Stays on. I think off. You get a pretty good mid range.
I don't know, man. I don't listen to Deuce that much. Dude, I'm just not going for that. Am I not a bass head? I don't know.
Dude, Deuce is awesome and it totally rules.
I don't know. That's a lot of AirPods talk from a noob and someone who's never listened to them. Isn't that funny?
You guys should get your AirPods impressions from us. The guy who's never listened and the guy who's like
and the guy who's nervous about his Hysteria review on Friday. They're way too bright.
Dude, we're noob. That's just what you get with this podcast. Like, sorry guys.
This has probably been the most unorganized episode ever.
Of all time.
I wish I knew how long we've been going. We haven't.
I
I have
I'll hit you with a little 34-minute bomb.
34 minutes? Does it say it on there?
Yeah, it does.
Holy smokes, dude. We haven't even gotten to my first point. I'm going to have to live... Okay, I'm going to have to live adapt here.
I don't even know these prompts. Jake's taking over also the podcast, I guess, hosting to host all the prompts and stuff. So,
well, I feel like I've always kind of
you've hosted, but I'm saying like even owning the prompts of like
yeah,
developing
I'm stepping up more in content, baby. We're doing content.
Here we go.
The people have spoken. Yeah, let's do this one. I think that we can save the next one for another week because this one's a little bit more topical. Steve put out a video on Friday. Did you watch Steve's video?
I did.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
because you were critiquing my editing and you owed me in CS chat or in content chat, and I had to take the video down. And I worked on the video all day again on Friday.
That was Steve's idea, first of all.
Well, it was noob. I made some noob mistakes. I'm learning. Final Cut's hard. Steve's flagship video was he broke down basically all the flagships that came out this summer. And so it was Kronos, Etoile, GMA, Odin Mark II, and Asteria. He really barely talked about Asteria, saving it for me. Again, a big layup. I'm real nervous. Not looking forward to it.
That's going to get a lot of views.
I know. This is going to be telling. It's a stressful week for me, folks. I'm nervous.
You'll be fine.
I just wanted to talk about those 5 IMs because I don't think we've talked a lot about the releases this year. I don't think we've talked much about the flagships that have come out this year. And Steve just broke down his video and talked about which one he would prefer. And so I wanted to see which is your favorite and least favorite flagship of that bunch. So that's not listed.
I know.
I don't want to talk about Mark IV. I think we've blown that.
Beaten that horse dead.
That horse is dead. Dude. That's sad.
But out of that group, which one?
Out of that group. So do you remember it was Etoile, Kronos, GMA, Odin Mark II, and Asteria. It's hard for any of us to talk about Asteria because we've barely listened.
Yeah.
Well, you've barely listened. I've been listening.
Yeah.
I've been grinding. So I want you to talk about your favorite and your least favorite and why. And I'll do the same. Can we start with our least favorites?
Sure.
Do you want to say it at the same exact time? I mean, I know mine.
Oh, man, this is kind of hard.
What is bro looking up?
I was going to
look at your computer one time.
I'm trying to think. Well, I wanted to see them all in picture so I could just really like
look at the thumbnail.
What does my eye gravitate towards being my least favorite? Because I'm actually really having trouble picking.
We cooked on this thumbnail.
We did. I don't think I'm gonna like my answer. I think I'm gonna say it and instantly regret it. Oh wait. I totally forgot about one. Okay, I'm ready.
I think I know what both your answer is. I don't know if you know what my answers.
Least favorite on 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Odin Mark II is not good.
Why don't you like it, Matty?
It does not sound good to my ears at all.
Okay. Why doesn't it sound good?
No, I don't know. I shouldn't discredit what it's doing because it's just not tailored for me at all.
Steve kind of talked about that in the video, and I feel like he hit it really good.
Yeah.
It's super technical, bro.
I'm not interested in that at all.
I think it's boring.
I think it's like just not dynamic.
Flat.
I actually don't, to my ears, I don't even think like, when I think of technical, I think of like U6T and U12T, which are bassy technical IEMs. Like they're not bassy in the head of their bass head, but like they have
not U6T,
good
bro.
quality bass. Dude, U6T is bassy.
Why do you keep saying that?
I will literally die on that hill.
What brought that up? I keep hearing you say that. And I'm like, he's so dumb.
I will literally die on that hill. It has nice sub bass, dude. It has nice sub bass.
Dude, if I think of U6T, I think of like Beethoven, bro. Like, what do you listen to on the U6T?
Dude, it has nice sub bass quality, and I don't even think Odin's bass quality is good.
It's kind of all over the place.
I think its mid range is weird. I think its trebles tuned wonky. I don't enjoy it.
I just think it's like a little spicy, a little boring, and kind of flat, but it's not referenced, so I'm confused.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like honestly, like for technicalities, give me Valhalla. It's a bummer to say, man.
Yeah, I guess so.
Valhalla's warm. It's very thick.
It's super warm.
But like honestly,
that's more of like a relaxed set. See, I would view technical as like U6T. I think is like the king of technical.
Dude. I think it's got some bass.
Dude, you're so funny.
It's not bassy. It's definitely more technical.
It has bass. Yes, so does the AirPods Pro 3. Yes, so does everything.
I'm just saying it's an underrated bass king.
Dude, over U4S?
No, not over U4S. Because U4S I would actually label as bassy IM.
Yeah, it's super warm. I want the A4S so bad.
But like if you're looking for really good technical detail, but you don't want to skimp on bass, like I'd make U6T as a sleeper. I would.
That is so interesting. I'm gonna listen to
because people would be like, "Oh, well, I'd classify as the top pro," and I don't think that at all. I think top pro is just technical. I don't think it's that bassy.
It's technical. It's not that bassy at all. Yeah, I would consider top pro to be a technical IM, like a cheaper technical.
And people are like, "Well, that has bass quantity and quality too."
The thing with the technical IM, I'm literally gonna cut that out.
Okay.
The thing about a technical IM is I am looking more for like detail and crispness, and I kind of want it to be almost hot. Like I almost want it to run a little hot.
And you find that to be the U6T?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
It's so detailed. What are you
so
talking
detailed,
about?
but I think it's so well extended in the treble without ever being sibilant. Like I don't get sibilants on that set really at all.
I'd have to listen again. I haven't listened to U6T in a while. It's not really my preferred sound.
Dude, I love the U6T. I think it's nice.
I'm not actually a big fan of U6T.
Wow, you're bumming me out right now.
You're bumming me out. I feel like I'm crazy right now. Like, are we even talking about the same IM? U6T, the all black, super technical.
Yeah. It is technical, but it's a sleeper bassy set. Just watch.
Anyway, back to the Odin Mark
Okay, yeah, dude. Odin Mark II is not my thing at all.
Can I say something else about Odin Mark II? Because Vinny just said he loves cables like this. What even is that? What do you call that style cable?
I think I call it like a cloth cable. It's like more cloth, right?
I hate those, bro. It is like cloth.
Yeah.
Vinny came in with a set of IMs and he was like, check these out. And I was like, oh yeah, like they look sick. I didn't listen to them, but I was like, dude, I just don't like those cables though. I hate those cables.
Yeah, I'd prefer something else.
Triton has that too, right?
Yeah.
Dude, not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan of those cables at all.
Yeah.
They're weird to me. Sorry, Empire Ears. You make great IMs.
Yeah, I liked a lot of your past offerings. Odin Mark II is.
And Odin Mark II has been like successful too. Like it's selling.
People enjoy it.
People really enjoy it.
I'm not a fan.
I don't feel too bad just saying like I'm just personally not a fan.
I forgot that was in the lineup. I was picking between Kronos, Volk, GMA, and Assyria.
Well, let's hear your favorite.
Okay. Are we gonna go on 3?
I don't know if we have the same favorite.
But still.
Okay, yeah, we can still do that. I know what yours is. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Grand Maestro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kronos is really good.
I'm between Kronos and Grand Maestro for sure, and I haven't really
I like that 12A too. A good bit.
I'm not crazy about that 12A.
Really?
Yeah, it's so referenced. Like I'm just like, okay.
I
feel like I can get that at a cheaper price. I feel like I can get that vibe. U6.
All right, dude, that's ridiculous.
I'm just kidding. I'm just saying, Etoile just didn't give me that wow factor that's given other people. Again, very successful IM.
That's funny. I'd actually say Kronos I could get at a cheaper cost. I don't know what Kronos does that I'm like, wow, this is $4,000.
Kronos reminds me of Valhalla.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I could cut that cost in half and get Valhalla.
Shoot, are you owning me? You kind of
This is a nice debate. That's the only thing I think Kronos is a very well-tuned set. It's my favorite from Noble, but I'm just like I could cut this cost in half.
Yeah, so Kronos is my favorite Noble IM that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Aegis 2, shout out. Aegis 2.
I still think Kronos is better. But
yeah,
Aegis
of course.
Aegis 2 is a close second.
Yeah. So Kronos is my favorite Noble IM. Noble makes so many great flagships I've never been crazy about, and so I think part of me is excited to like really rally behind a Noble IM.
I agree.
I also it's right up my alley, man. It's warm, it's detailed, it's got a good. It doesn't have actually that many drivers. I think it only has 10 drivers. I think it was one of the least.
Kronos
from that video. Flagship quad brid.
Yeah.
So 2, 4. So it's only got 10 drivers. It's had the least amount of drivers in that video.
Yeah.
2 DDs, 1 bone conduction, 2 E-stats, and 4 BAs. Dude, it's just like it has good balance, but
I didn't realize the Styria had 12 drivers.
It's very like inviting. Like I just feel like that IM is like really easy to listen to and kind of get lost in.
Very relaxed.
Super immersive. A touch of warmth, which like trips me up because Valhalla and Kronos are warm IMs with cold colorways.
Yeah.
And that trips me up. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
With the silver, they both have the silver and then like that blue. Shoot, they're the same IM. Dang it, dude. Dang it, it's the same IM. I hate that.
Gosh.
I'm just saying Kronos has been my favorite flagship to come out. Closely behind would be GMA for me, but I'll alley-oop that one for you because I know you love GMA.
Yeah, I do love GMA.
So, tell me about it.
I think the only part that sucks about GMA is its comfort. I think it can get a little bit too much for people, but for me, I honestly find it to fit pretty comfortably, which is interesting. I could go like a good few hours with it, not really be bummed by it. I really love how customizable it is with the modules because they actually do something.
Yeah, they really do.
Just awesome bass quality.
Well, that was even on Quantum. Like I was screwing around with the Noah stuff on Quantum, like and the Super Stage module is just the best.
It's awesome. It's that same one.
But the black module is cool too.
It is cool.
Punchy.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. I don't know. I think it's just something that resonates with me. Like the mid range is really nice. I love vocals. I love the vocal boost switch.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a nice touch.
It works.
It works. Like there's just so much about it where I'm like, this is a nice versatile set that I feel like lands what a flagship should do. It has the best sound in their lineup from just an objective standpoint, as objective as you can make it.
Of course.
Like it's their most detailed, it's their most balanced, it's their most thoughtful. The build quality of it's awesome. Like the cable's really nice. You know, again, it's huge. It's monstrous. People are going to return it because of that reason. The modules work. So I don't know. I just think it lands what a flagship does, and I love the sound. So
the modules work and the vocal switch works.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that was like my thing with Mark IV. This is probably hot, but a 3 dB difference. Like, what are we doing?
I know.
That's it.
I know.
Like, if you're giving me a bait, and dude, I love you. You want to buy Mark IV? You're going to buy Mark IV.
I should watch what I say. I love Mark IV a lot.
You've really fallen in love with it.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite sets we carry here.
You know what's been nice about you getting out of content that I noticed the last week? You were listening to Mark IV so much last week. I feel like you hadn't listened to it as much as you did last week ever. And that album's been out for a little while now. Like, we've all had our rounds. I think you being more in CS, you got to enjoy casual listening more, and you like found a new love in Mark IV. And that makes me happy. Yeah,
it was nice. It was nice. Because I knew the second we got it, I listened to it, I was like, I know everything I need to know about the set. It's great. I know exactly what the sound signature is. I know what's going for.
It's dark. I think it's dark. You don't think it's dark?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know why you would say it's dark, but I think it's still detailed enough to where it's like it hits. Just
I'm not saying it's not detailed.
Yeah.
I think like Priz is dark too. Like,
I think Priz can be dark until it isn't. Sometimes its treble response will hit you out of nowhere, and you're like, wait.
Priz has a funky little treble response. So.
Priz is so unique. It's so out there, man. It's such a wonky tuning that just works for me.
But back to why we were even talking about Mark IV, we get so sidetracked on this freaking podcast.
We both have terrible ADHD.
We got to start taking like Adderall.
Oh my god!
Before the podcast. Hello everyone, welcome back to Balloon Pod episode 17. Today we're going to be talking about Monogram 34.
Okay, what do you think about Monarch MK2? Okay,
yeah, I think it's really good. I just pushed it. Let's make sure we talk at the same time intentionally. People are going to love that.
Yeah, people love that. That's the best part about podcasts, when the hosts keep cutting each other off and we just keep going back and forth.
Dude, I do it to you all the time.
I do it to you all the time.
No. I do it to you a lot. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back to the Mark IV tuning switches. That's why we're talking about this. I love Mark IV, but I feel like a 3 dB difference. What the heck?
I was just talking to a customer about it. He was like, yeah, I just feel like I'm not getting enough here. And I was like,
it's not that much of a difference.
Because he was like, I have the Monarch MK3 and I want a lot more bass too. Can I just go to the MK4 and get the switch? And I was like,
well, kind of. I think Mark IV is bassier than Mark III.
But I'm like, don't.
It's not similar enough in its sound, though, for you to really say, I want a bassier Mark III. Yeah. That doesn't equivalent to a Mark IV.
And that's why I told him, I was like, don't go in with the expectation you're going to make a bass head Monarch MK3 because it's just not that.
Get the Deuce impedance adapter for your Monarch MK3.
You know, I tried it.
Did you?
I just tried it doesn't work on other IMs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I know.
So that's like my only gripe with Mark IV is it's like, if you're going to give me a bass switch, first of all, 3 is weird. Can we make it 5? If you want it to be sub, let's make it 5, because I think that's all the impedance adapter does on Deuce, right? It's a 5 dB bass shelf.
I think it's 10.
Holy smokes. Okay. Well,
but no, maybe it's 20 dBs of stock bass, and then the impedance adapter brings it to 5 additionally, so 25. So maybe you're right. I don't know though.
I'm pretty sure it's 5. It adds a 5 dB bass shelf. But dude, doesn't that feel different when you had that? Dude, there's something about that. IM is also just a little bit of an anomaly. I'm just saying, if you're gonna add a tuning switch, like, make it matter. And circling back 1,000 feet, zooming out. That's what's sick about GMA. All the customization options really do matter. I haven't messed around with 64 Audio's module stuff. Have you messed around with their stuff?
Yeah. It is
Do you
5
feel
dBs, you're right.
Do you feel like it makes more of as much of a difference as it does on some of the fat free, because it's not the same module system.
Yeah. No, they make a difference, yeah.
I haven't messed around with it enough. I don't spend enough time with 64 audio.
Yeah, they make a difference. As someone I own the Neo, and like
do.
I've played with them a lot, and I just found
What'd you land on?
M20 module. It's the gold module.
Okay.
It just works for me. It's just nice. Yeah, it just works. It's nice.
I realized that my CS question of the week. Did we talk about everything? Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we talked about least favorite. Okay. Yeah. I came in today with
it's different.
Different vibe. Monday, dude.
This is nice.
I got the Mondays too. I don't know.
I got the Mondays last night.
I didn't feel like coming in.
Dude, I was like, dude, we're already back to Mondays. Weekend flew by.
Dude, I was so busy all weekend. I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate it.
This was a chill weekend for me. I got to play a good amount of Madden. That was nice. Wife's like, oh, you got the PlayStation set up. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Poor Abby.
I know.
Man.
Once that PlayStation got
You're
set
so
up,
early in your marriage for a Madden addiction.
I know, dude. It's such a bummer.
Everyone keep Abby in your prayers.
Yes.
Matty just downloaded
I'm
Madden.
going through horrible withdrawal right now. I'm actually I'm sweating.
All you're thinking about is Madden.
Yeah, it's all I
That's
can
a problem
think
with
about,
sports video games, is when you realize that nothing in life is as good as a sports video game.
I know.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I realized that the CS question of the week I picked, I'm just thinking about it now because it's something that I got more than once, but I feel like you won't be able to talk about it because it has to do with like live sound.
Whoa.
And like specifically playing music.
Okay.
So maybe I'll save that one.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go with another topic. So no CS question of the week, and we can wrap up with this. And this is more for me. This is more of like a selfish thing for me. Like I want to know.
Okay.
But I think it'll still be interesting for people to hear. And I mentioned a couple times I have my Hysteria review coming out on Friday. Feels like there's a good amount of pressure on this one. This is going to be probably the highest pressure review I've done so far. So good to get my feet wet and like a real legit. Not that my Prelude review is not legit, but Hysteria is an expensive.
This is a big one.
It's super hyped up. So this is going to be a big one.
Yep.
And I'm just wondering, because I think we all kind of do this in this hobby, and I wanted to talk to you personally, and maybe I could share kind of my thoughts too on like really how you personally analyze an IM or a headphone that comes in. You got people like Duck Bloke that it's just like one of the more anal ways. Like he's so meticulous and so
thoughtful.
Yeah, like there's just so much thought and so much objective listening that goes into how Duck Bloke gets into IMs. I know we both listen to HBB, and he shares a lot of the same songs, and so you said his reference playlist is out, I think, or something. But
yeah, he's shown it on his
unbox channel.
And it's just like, what?
Okay, so I just know I'm not on his unboxing channel as much.
You just know he's going to play When the Levee Breaks by Led Zeppelin.
Exactly.
Every time. You just know.
You know he's going to play like GNX from Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, some reviewers you kind of know. I guess, like, I've seen you when you're preparing for a review in the office. I've seen you listening, taking notes. I guess I just wanted to talk about what your process is for evaluating gear. And the follow-up question is, like, well, if you write something off, like, has there ever been something that, like, maybe you feel like your evaluating process didn't go well, and then you came back to it and you actually maybe were wrong about something? Can you?
Oh yeah, I've been wrong about stuff before.
So I guess that's a loaded 2-part question, but I just kind of wanted to talk about evaluating gear because I have to evaluate this Hysteria, and it's hard to break into the content space. So, it's just on my mind a lot. So that's what I wanted to talk about, maybe to close out the episode.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think for me, the biggest one is would I actually buy this? Because I've spent money in the hobby. I've gotten to a point where I like collecting things in this hobby, and it's not only just a job to me, it is still a hobby for me. And like, if something is that good, like if Hysteria was that good, it would be something where it's like, okay, maybe not now, but later in my life, like what, would I buy this or something like that? I think that's the biggest question I say, because almost everyone that's going into a review is at least curious about the idea of owning it. Maybe not seriously, but at least curiously, like, is this something I could see myself buying? And if you're searching it, chances are you have at least some kind of interest in it. So that's the biggest thing for me. And if I really do feel like I want to buy it, like I know that that's going to be a great review because I'm just going to go in with my perspective of this is why I want to buy it. This is why I really enjoy it. This is why I want to own it. If I don't want to buy it, then I just go immediately to whoever's expecting to buy this. This is what, or whoever wants to buy this is what you can expect to get. So now I'm just trying to take out all my bias of like,
yeah, we have to do that a lot in customer service.
Yeah. Like I'm not going to own this IEM, but there's going to be someone who's interested in it. I hate the, I don't know. I could name something. I'm trying to think of like an IEM that I don't enjoy the Scarlett Mini very much. We've gone back and forth on that, and it's kind of funny.
That reel I made popped off.
I know.
I think it's probably a 10K.
But it's like I can, to the best of my ability, describe that to someone who I think would be interested in it in a way where it's like, yeah, I see why you'd be interested in this. I'll tell you personally, like in the brain dance video, I was wrong about that. That's going to be my example for why I was wrong about that. But like I could describe the Scarlett Mane to someone who just is like, I want the most amount of bass. I want a very comfortable ceiling IEM. You know, if they were like, I'm worried about treble, like for me, I'd be like, yeah, I don't really like the treble in it. So I'm going to describe that to the best of my ability to someone who may be weary of that. But, you know, I'm also going to mention that, you know, I think for the price, the amount of bass you get and how little mid-range bleed there is, it's really impressive. I don't like the treble. It's just, it's a part of me. And I'm going to say that in a video. I said about Flipier's Legion. I realized early on, I'm not going to buy this IEM, but I understand the hype behind it. So I'm going to tell people why there's hype behind it. It's because there's awesome bass response. Do I love it? No, it hazes and congests the mid-range. And I said that in the video. Be wary of that. If you're looking for a super clear mid-range, you're not going to really like this IEM. You're going to have a little bit of vocal veil to it. And treble's going to get a little hazy. But if you're just simply looking for the best bone conduction bass implementation under $1,000, it is the Legion. Like I personally believe that.
Over
like,
Origin? Legion is bomb.
Legion's just like bombastic. Like,
but you know what? It feels more controlled. Origin to me feels messy.
Origins just like,
it feels messy to me.
I always describe Origin as the first time I played with EQ. It's just like, I'll see how much bass I could do. And I was like, oh wait,
that's a good one.
Let me actually boost the treble to get detail. Okay, that works. And it's like, this doesn't really sound. It just sounds so artificial to the point where it's like, So I don't know. I think Legion's really fun, but that's a really good comparison. I'd probably lean Origin, but
I would lean Legion.
Legion,
Origin's too messy for me. Bro.
Origin's really messy.
That might be one of my least favorites in the audios.
I think it's probably
which is crazy because the audio is literally my goat.
I know.
Origin is probably my least favorite.
Yeah, maybe it will be Legion. I don't know.
Anyway, So and what is your process of like when you're analyzing outside of answer this in a way that's not like, oh, I have my reference track playlist. Like what goes, like what are your thought process like when you're diving into something?
I think what does it do that's unique, because there's so many IEMs on the market, there's so many headphones on the market. It needs to stand out. It needs to stand out in its price range. It needs to stand out in why was it released? What's the philosophy behind it? What is Dunu trying to convey with this IEM? I really want to know that, and I want to get that through its sound signature. Like what did they believe in the tuning and manufacturing process that they thought was necessary to make this IEM? Like what is it? And if I can't find that, then I'm not going to be too hype about it. I'm just going to be like, I don't really know. Like there's other options that are great in this price range. I'd probably go elsewhere. But something with the brain dance I didn't realize until later on was like, man, this is a unique tuning. I think this is different. I haven't heard a treble response. I haven't heard a mid-range as detailed as this with the bass response that's as dynamic and fast attacking. And I said at the end of the video, like, I wouldn't own this, but I understand the hype behind it. And I still think I feel that way. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I wouldn't mind owning Brain Dance. Like,
you love Brain Dance.
I do.
I don't think I watched. That was before my time. I don't think I watched your video on it. But
so I think I really want something to stand out about it. I want to find out what makes it stand out. I really want to know all about the bass. So I want to play 10 songs I know I can have a real concise opinion about the bass. Want to know about the mid-range. I want to know about the treble. Those are the three things. Sound staging is hard for me to describe to people. I think people go in with this idea that they're about to get a 2-channel setup with like sound staging, imaging, and headphones and IEMs. I'm like,
low key, Brain Dance gets you close.
Brain Dance is
Brain
very
Dance
expensive,
actually gets you close.
So yeah, I've just focused bass, mid-range, treble, and of course comfortability and aesthetic is a big one for me. So I hope that answered your question. I don't know. That was
It kind of does. And even just right there at the end, like you're saying, like, I want to know all about the bass.
Yeah.
I'm listening to 10 songs. And
Yeah.
like, that's like, you know, bass is so easy to talk about, right? I think it's the easiest thing to talk about in the world.
It is. Yeah,
and even like mid bass. So like that, like I think about that and it's like, okay, well, I would think about separating my 808 bass styles, right? Because there's stuff like on Squabble Up by Kendrick Lamar, there's that like really punchy, really full 808 style. And then you get stuff off like Utopia by Travis Scott where it's not as punchy, but it's more, it's messier. It's more like, it's like wider and it's like even that alone, like what does this IM do better? Like there's even differences in that. And then you get to like, you know, you're listening to a, just like a folk rock band and it's like how detailed is the bass guitar, like the plucks on the 5-string bass. You know? How detailed is that? Or is it more like detailed and technical, or is it more like full and like really rounds out the low end? Because like that would be the lowest part in that song, you know. It is interesting, man. Just breaking apart each part of the mid range or each part of the frequency response. And do you listen to stuff like when you're listening, like I'm only listening for bass right now, or will you listen to a song that you already know and you'll see what stands out for you? Or a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. I'll always play my first reference track, which everybody knows is a true Tame Impala, blah, blah, blah. Beating that horse to death. And then I'll go into like tracks I know I really like for bass, tracks I really like, I know for mid-range, and tracks I really like for treble and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
cool, man. Yeah.
I always try to hit every single one of my favorite genres as well. Yeah. I'm also biased to like, if it doesn't work with my music, I probably won't like it, but like there's so much music out there that I'm not hitting. Like it's interesting, like Lee from Mystic Craft, I was reading about like tunes his IEMs to songs that he's like traveled to each part of the world for and has listened to, like, you know, like I don't know, like African drum music that, you know, is made by a group of guys there, and it's and it's just like, man, I've never listened to that, or like, you know, I'm sure there's genres in Malaysia that I've just like totally am.
Shout out to Malaysia.
Yeah, like I'm just totally. I think he's from Malaysia. I think.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're based out in Malaysia. I don't know, but like, there's just so much music out there that I've never listened to, and it's like when I convey what IEMs that I'm like, I don't really like this. You know, some guy could probably listen to it and be like, dude, it nails this genre incredibly well. Wow. So it's like, you know, there's so much that goes into it. Yeah,
that's what I think. That's probably my temptation, and especially what's sucky about it is that we are, like, you and I are like reviewers. Yeah. Like we really should be doing, and we do our due diligence and listen to other genres, but you know, so many people in this hobby listen to classical music. I just don't. I listen to orchestral music. Most of it's film scores, though, so it's a little different, even still, than like people that listen to like classical
film
music.
Scores are nice.
Film scores are almost like their own thing, right? Like it's orchestral, but it's not like orchestral in like a classical sense. So, yeah, man, that's good. I think that's good knowledge. I don't have much to add on to that.
Sweet.
That's like I thought
I felt so scatterbrained there. I was like, man,
no, it's good. I just wanted. It's important for people to. I think it's just important for everyone to hear that. I mean, for me, in like a sense of like I'm reviewing the Asteria and I'm freaking out, but I think it's also, you know, just for people like when they're at can jams, or, you know, if they are able to demo a unit like before they make these purchases, because they are so expensive, and that is the big thing. Like, would I own this? Because I think for me, a lot of times, because I'm not like loaded with money to where I'm like in the market for the Kronos right now. You know what I mean? I think for $4,000 I'd buy a used car that's better than the one I own. But it is a thing of like, I think of like the Audio Valhalla. I don't think about it and this is the only thing that I would add, just because I'm not a millionaire that can like truly just drop money on any of this.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I know. I guess for me it's like, it's not necessarily would I buy this, because I think, no, I wouldn't buy this. It's $4,000. I don't have the money for that. So I can't buy this, right? So that's out of the question. I think the difference is, if I owned this, would I use it? That's really like that's more like where I'm coming from with it. So, that's nice. You know, I think in my head, I'm like, I'm I'm not a flagship hater because there's a lot of flagships I like, and there's a ton of stuff in the $1,000 to $2,000 range that I'm just crazy about. But I really prioritize value. Like value to me is like a really big deal in this hobby. It's like kind of become like my favorite thing about the hobby, which is another reason why it's weird for me to review stereo. But what I'll say is sets like the Audio Valhalla or the Icelab Spectromica. I would say Kronos or GMA. I could truly say like, if I did own those sets, I would use them. I would use Valhalla all the time. I would use Valhalla for everything. Yeah. Like, but that's not necessarily like I can listen to. I'm not as much of a headphone guy, right? So I can listen to like a nice headphone. We demoed a couple of headphones at Can Jam, like the Modhouse Tungsten. Like, dude, that headphone was awesome. It was super unique, but I don't know what I would use it for. I think it's hard to drive, and it's like, well, right now, if I'm just being realistic, I don't actually have a good enough desktop set up to drive it. Yeah. Whereas the 109 Pros, like I love those. Like I've been using them for gaming, but also I've been listening to them a lot at the office. Like, that's something I would use. So for me, it's not even like would I buy it. I'm usually going into it like, if I own this, would I use it? Like, would I even listen to the GMA? Yeah. Well, it's not comfortable enough, so I wouldn't listen to it. Like I probably wouldn't use it that much. So, yeah, that's where I'm coming at it from. But I don't know. I think we're probably at about the time. Now I'm actually ranting.
No, that was nice.
This felt like a fun conversation.
This was awesome.
Yeah, people like how casual we are.
Hopefully they like how casual this episode is, because we
Well, dude, we didn't even get. We talked about. This was a weird one, folks. Listen, I know there's going to be a small but mighty group of people that are just going to eat this up. And if that's you, say what's up in the comments, please. Can I please get a long-time listener, first-time commenter on this episode?
That would be nice.
If that's you, drop something in the comments, man. Yeah. Just say what's up. I want to know everyone.
That would be nice.
I want to know everyone. I want to talk to everyone. Love everyone. Yeah, that's all I got. You got anything to close out the episode with, man? This was a fun one.
No, I really don't. I was trying to think. I got nothing. I feel like I'm at a point now where I thank the people enough. So
yeah,
I feel like
we have to stop thanking people.
We have to stop thanking people.
Yeah. Bye.
No, I don't know. It's still crazy to me. I don't think it's never not going to be crazy.
Anything coming up you're excited about in audio world, Bloom world? No. You're in CS, baby.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I feel like anything I'm excited to talk about, I don't know if I can. I'm excited for us to have DX5 Mark II from Topping Stock. I'm excited to have that.
Dude.
Because, yeah.
I might buy it.
I
don't know if I'm going to buy it or not, dude.
It looks nice.
I really think I want to get D70 Saber and A70. I know it's crazy to not get a tube amp because I love warm stuff, but dude, it's so good.
Yeah, it is.
I think I want that stack.
I know.
And so then it's like, why would I buy the DX?
Endgame power, endgame transparency, and neutrality.
It's nice to have a nice little cheap DAC amp. That's good. I wonder what it's going to be better at, though. Like, I wonder if people were going to pair it, like, would they use it as just a standalone DAC, or would they use it as an amp?
I'd use it as an all-in-one.
I would, too, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I want something more.
Yeah.
I think this holiday season, I may be in the market for D70 and an A70. Yeah. So I think I will pass on the DX5 Mark II, ultimately.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other stuff that I'm excited to talk about, but I can't yet, so it's kind of pointless.
There's something I'm real excited to talk about.
I know. That one's a big one.
I wonder if we're talking about the same thing. I don't think we are.
Really?
We'll talk about it after the Okay. Let's get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
This is
nuts.
Let's go. I have to pee. I'm hungry.
How about we do a little thumbnail of us? Well, we got to hit the...
We haven't even hit the... 3, 2, 1. Peace, noobs.
How about like a little...
Cheers. We put Spindrift in the logo.
Yeah. There we go.
And this is our newest sponsor, everyone, Spindrift. Have you ever been thirsty and wanted good seltzer with only 12 calories?
What? 12 calories? This is my new go-to drink.
I thought it was 0, bro. LaCroix, Schweppes.
I got 3.
How do you have 3 and I have 12?
I don't know.
Oh, you know, it's sparkling water. It's not
I just can't believe how refreshing it is for only 3 calories.
Yes, and it really satisfies the
thirst quench that I have.
It quenches my thirst.
Man, I could really get through this workday. Or I really can't get through this workday.
And use code Bloom Audio for 10% off.
Free overnight shipping when you use...
Dude, Andrew would seriously get a spin drift.
Dude, yes, he would. All right.
We're out. Peace, noobs.